Did you know that nearly 60% of international students feel unprepared for the job market? Hey everyone, welcome to Grit Tales. My name is Gautam Tulugu and thank you for watching my channel. If you haven't watched any of my previous videos, I try to bring in content related to HR, careers, life in Canada, and much more beyond that. Your journey, my story. Today we're diving deep into a topic that's especially important for all you international students out there. So the essential skills you need to thrive in Canada, whether you are just landed or you have been here for a while, these tips will help you navigate life in this amazing country and set you up for success. So let's start with adaptability. Moving to a new country is a huge step and it comes with a lot of changes, some that you might expect and others that might catch you off guard. So the weather alone can be a big adjustment, especially if you're coming from a warm climate. However, Canadian winters can be intense, but they are manageable if you are prepared. It's not just about having the right clothes, it's about adjusting your mindset. Embrace the winter activities, try some of the activities that usually happen in the winter time. So it's a great way to make most of the season and stay active. Beyond the weather, there's also the cultural aspect. Canada is incredibly diverse. I'm sure you all know by now, with people from all over the world. This diversity is one of the country's strengths, but it also means you will encounter different customs, traditions, and social norms. So it might be something as simple as how people greet each other, or it could be more complex, like understanding Canadian humor or the importance of punctuality, the professional settings. And my advice would be stay curious, ask questions, observe, and be open to learning. The more you embrace these differences, the more you will grow personally and professionally. Next up is communication, which is absolutely crucial. Now, let's be real. Whether it's your English or French might not be your first language, and that's absolutely okay. The key is to practice and not be afraid to make mistakes. The moment you think that, okay, mistakes are part of the learning process. When I say communication, I just don't mean speaking. It's also about listening. Both skills are essential, and understanding. And for example, in a classroom setting, don't hesitate to ask questions to your professors or instructors if you don't understand something. So professors appreciate students who are engaged and curious, and outside of the classroom, take every opportunity to practice, whether it's with your peer group or in your part-time job or even just in a casual conversation setting. The more you practice, the more confident you will become. An important aspect of communication is understanding the unwritten rules. For example, in Canada, people value politeness. Things like saying please, thank you, and sorry can take you a long way. And also be aware of the tone and body language. Canadians are generally indirect when it comes to giving feedback, especially negative feedback. So you need to read between the lines. So learning to pick up on these subtle cues can help you in both academic and professional settings. Let's move on to networking, which is one of the most powerful tools in your career toolkit. You have probably heard the saying, it's not just what you know, but who you know. Especially that's true in Canada. Network isn't just about handing out business cards or connecting on LinkedIn. It's about building genuine relationships. So start by attending events, whether they are on campus, industry specific, or even online webinars. Focus on what you can get out of these interactions. Think about you can offer as well. Maybe you have a unique perspectives or skill set that can add value to someone else's work. So think in that direction. When you're networking, don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone, which is very important. Introduce yourself, start those conversations, and follow up afterward. A simple message saying, it was great to meet you, can leave a lasting impression between you and the receiver. And remember, networking isn't just about making connections for the sake of it, it's about building a community of people who can support you and whom you can support in return when time comes. Now, let's talk about time management, which can be a bit of a balancing act. As an international student, you got a lot on your plate, which are classes, assignments, maybe even a part time job, and not to mention trying to maintain a social life and stay healthy. It's easy to feel overwhelming, but with a bit of planning, you can easily manage everything without burning out. Start by setting clear priorities: what needs to be done today and what can wait until later time. Break down larger tasks into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if you have a research paper due in a month's time, don't wait until the last minute. Set milestones for each week, maybe 1 week for research, another for outlining, and so on and so forth. And another tip within this is to use tools that can help you stay organized, whether it's a physical planner, a digital calendar, or even just a to-do list app, and you have plenty. Find something that works for you, and don't forget to schedule in time for yourself. It's important to take breaks, get enough sleep, and do things that you enjoy the most. Remember, productivity isn't just about working hard, it's about working smart. And finally, let's talk about getting involved. So, this is your time to explore, learn, and make the most of your experience in Canada as an international student by joining clubs. Volunteering for some of the opportunities and working on the campus are fantastic way to build your resume. So meet new people and develop new skills. Plus, it's a great way to learn more about Canadian culture and integrate into the community. So just don't stick to what you know. Try something really new. If there's a club that interests you, join it, even if it's outside your usual activities. Volunteering is another great option. Not only will you be giving back to the community, but you will also gain valuable experience and connections that could lead to job opportunities someday, right? So there you have, it's all about being adaptable, communicating well, building your network, managing your time, and getting involved. Each of these skills will help you not to just survive, but succeed in your new environment. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to Grit Tales. See you next time.